welcome back to my channel. I am amykatrianne and today I'm going to show you how to manage your makeup bag like a pro and get this glowy summer makeup look, especially focusing on the skin and just making it dewy and youthful and glam and glowy and just completely wearable. That is like the makeup that speaks to me, something that's glam but something that you can walk outside and just look fabulous. So I'm going to show you my absolute glow up today when I went from this to this, so let's go. So before we start any makeup look for a glowy look, you really want to focus on your skincare and just make sure you're using the correct products to give you that kind of glow. I'm taking the Zoe Skin Health Moisturizer, which is almost like a serum because it's so glowy. You can go in with your oils or serums or anything, but I'm super oily, so a moisturizer does me just fine. And also stay hydrated, kids. I'm drinking honey and ginger tea at the moment and I'm obsessed. Then going in with contour, but this is going to be for the base of our eyelids because I just love a glowy look to kind of look all unison and everything just flow nicely. So this is going to be our base colour to our eyeshadow look, and it's going to be really smoky, and I'm not going to be particular with it. I'm just going to smoke it out into the inner corner and then smoke it out, because next we're going to go in with a Charlotte Tilbury palette. And it's actually beautiful. I didn't really realise they did olives until I got sent this in PR, but this is the Golden Goddess palette and I'm taking that shade at the bottom, and it's so beautiful. When you pat this onto the eyelid, you can see the glitter disperse and like scatter on the eyelid just really beautifully. It's not clumped and it's not overloaded. It's just really beautiful. And then if you blend it out, the glitter kind of disappears a little bit more. So I'm just blending that all over my eyelids and taking it up to the crease, trying not to take it too high as I wanted to keep it kind of natural and just subtle. Then I'm just using my index finger to pick up some of that shimmer shade and press this all onto the eyelid. This is a beautiful shade. I don't normally reach for olives, but I saw Sophie Floyd do this and it just looked really beautiful on her, and I thought, oh, I know a palette that I can use. So then taking the Maybelline gel liner in brown, I'm just going to smoke this on my lash line. Looking back at the footage, I feel like maybe it needed a little bit more of a wing to it because my eyes kind of looked like they were slightly drooping down, which wasn't a good look, but we all make makeup mistakes, so that was mine. And I'm going to curl my lashes ready for mascara, and I'm going to take the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara. I rave about this all the time. This is a great mascara to separate your lashes and elongate them. Love that word, elongate. Also, I've been using the Urban Decay Lash Freak mascara recently, and that is also great. So I'm giving you recommendations for 2 mascaras today. So whilst we just watch me coat my lashes in a lot of mascara, I'm then going to whack on some Siren Flares, which have been cut in half and stuck on the end of my lash, which should have lifted my eye, but it didn't. Then I'm going to take the same first shade that we used on the top of the eyelid to whack on the lower lash line, and then we're ready for face. So I'm taking Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade number 5. I never know whether this is a primer or a foundation, or are we calling this a primer foundation? I don't know. So this is also super glowy, but it even looks better when you pat this in with like a flat kabuki brush or a flat top brush. It just like kind of merges the moisturizer and the primer foundation together, which gives you that like natural no makeup kind of makeup look and glow to the skin. Then going in with the L'Oreal Skin Paradise in the shade medium, and this is a beautiful tinted moisturizer. It gives you a glow, but it's got a bit of coverage, and it actually has a bit of coverage. Like, you know, you see some tinted moisturizers literally have the teeniest bit. This has a decent amount for like a tinted moisturizer, but it's not overloaded either. Then I'm just going to like pinpoint my blemishes and just kind of add a little bit more of foundation to them to kind of cover them up. Then taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I put ginger on the screen, but I meant honey. This is a pink-based concealer, which is going to act as a colour corrector for today, even though I do love the Charlotte Tilbury colour corrector. Then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Tan Sand, and I'm just going to apply this a little bit in the inner corner of my eye, a little bit on the outer edge, around my nose, and just like down the centre of my nose, and kind of any areas that I want to brighten up. But because this is hydrating, it leaves you a bit of coverage, but it also, again, looks like skin. It gives you that like wet kind of look, the hydrating feel and look to the face, which is what I was after today. Then I'm going to be taking the angle from my kabuki brush into the darkest 2 shades of my Shinto palette and press this in to bronze up my skin and make me look summer, glowy, tad, as if I'd been on holiday, because I'm not going on holiday this year because of COVID. So let's pretend that I've got that sun-kissed kind of bronze to my face. Even though I do wear a high factor on my face, I'd still like to be a little bit tad. Sorry, I'm going to regret that when I'm 17, but you know, YOLO and all that. So I'm just going to bronze the side of my nose and underneath my nose also. Then I'm taking the iconic London Sheer Blush Rose Riot blusher. This is absolutely beautiful for like a no makeup look, a glowy skin makeup look. This is really sheer, but it also has great pigment in it, and I just prefer using a brush when patting this onto the face because I feel like it spreads it out a lot better than my fingers could. And then I'm going to be taking the NARS Orgasm highlighter again. This is like the dewy highlighter. The highlighter doesn't really have any shimmer. It's almost like you're putting like a silky bit of like, not Vaseline, but it gives you that look of that wet look that Vaseline would, if that makes sense. Then I'm taking Beauty Bakery powder underneath my eyes and just some like around my mouth as well, just anywhere that I'm going to get oily, especially in my T-zone. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Then to make your makeup look a little bit more natural and just kind of like sun-kissed, always add a little bit of faux freckle. Obviously you don't have to, but if you do like that look, then I definitely recommend doing this. I'm using my Urban Decay brow blade, as I feel like the pigment in this brow blade isn't too harsh and it's not too strong, so it kind of gives you like that neutral, what's called neutral nana, but it gives you that neutral kind of look, so it's not overpowering and it doesn't look really fake. Then I'm taking that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer again just to go over the cream bronzer and kind of like just stamp it in place so it doesn't move. Then onto my lips. I really wasn't sure whether just to whack on some lip balm and have done with it, but I thought, no, Amy, get a liner. So I've got a liner. This is the Morphe in Honeymoon, I think it was called, I can't remember. And I'm just taking Dose of Colours lip gloss in Macchiato, and this was quite a strong lip gloss. So what I did is I did the bottom lips and then just used my fingers to blend it all in. Alright guys, that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you did enjoy. Please let me know in the comment sections below if you did enjoy it and give this video a big thumbs up. Anyway, until next time, I love you guys and I'll see you very soon.